Good evening, namaskar, vanakkam, namo narayana. It has been really long time and I'm back refreshed after a mini staycation. So today is an impromptu video addressing many things at the same time. I have been coming across many reasons, or you can say excuses, when people are telling me that they are not able to follow, or many people, they take up the plan and they just drop out from the plan even without informing me. No further communication. The reasons are they are not able to keep up with the diet, or they don't want to take the supplements, or they don't find time to do the workouts. So I have a few questions here. To your questions, I have a few questions, and you don't need to answer me, you don't need to answer anyone. You need to answer it for your own self and for your own good, for your own better health. So I want to know, when you are severely ill or you are sick, and when you go to a doctor, would you tell him that, sorry, boss, but I don't want to take this pill because I think I want to get well naturally? First question, right? Second, when you drop out on the diet plan, I don't ever give a meal plan that doesn't comes in closely vicinity of your culinary habits or what you have been eating for over a longer period of time. I try to stick to your habits of food in terms of defining the calories and the macros here. So this is the second question for you. So then when you drop out of the plan, is it like you stop eating the food? No, right? You still continue to do so. All that we were doing is we were planning the things in advance and we were doing it much better than it could have been. Thirdly, I want to understand that, see, when our car is broken down, we need to take it to a garage and we need to fix up. But if our car is in a well running condition, say for an example, and we are trying to go uphill and we realize that we are low on our fuel, what's the first thing that we would do? We would switch off the AC, right? So similarly, when I ask you to drop certain foods from your meal, it is to give importance, it's to address the significance of the most important things in your routine. So whenever I'm asking you to drop out certain things and to include some things, it is very well defined from my side. If you have doubts, you can ask me, go ahead, get a clearance on that. And why do I refer supplements? I don't have any personal benefit or no personal attachment to any brands whichever I recommend. Now I recommend to people from different parts of the world. It's from India, it's from UAE, it's from Australia, it's from USA. So I don't even know the brand names to some of the countries. I just give them the composition, that this composition you should be looking for when you are buying a supplement. So some people tend to think that I give them supplements because I have some sort of tie up with the brands and I'm going to earn from it. I'm already taking peanuts from you and I'm not even interested in these kind of things. But why do I suggest you supplements? And when I understand, when I take your diet history, when I take your medical history, I see that some of you are deficient in certain micronutrients, and the deficiency has reached to an extent where it is affecting your day-to-day life. Say for an example, if I have to address vitamin D. Vitamin D is not just the sunshine vitamin, but you need it for many more reasons, the top of it being immunity. Yes, you heard it very right. You can go ahead and do your own research on it. So this was just for an example. Similarly, take the case for B12. As a non-vegetarian, even I include B12 daily in my routine because I know that even by eating non-vegetarian foods, I am still deficient or lacking in vitamin B12, and it affects my performance when it comes to day-to-day activities as well as the workouts. So now that you have to push the engine uphill, you need some extra power. Or that if your body is already in a damaged state, you need some more boost to make it happen, to make it work to the optimum. This is where supplements come into the play. I'm not forcing you to take one, but I think it's my responsibility to guide you towards the right one. That's the reason I always give you the compositions. Some people are not aware what to buy, so for them I in fact suggest the brand names, right? So with this concern in my today's video, I would like to say that if you are enrolling for my transformation program, whenever and wherever required, you have to include those supplements to see the better changes in terms of energy, in terms of medical issues that you are facing. Say for an example, if you have been having a very weak immune system for a longer period of time, that you get cold and cough, you sneeze very often, or you are not able to tolerate certain kind of food groups, it all boils down to how your gut lining is, and it takes time to build up a good one. So it is my humble request that do communicate with me in the beginning of the enrollment of the program, and make sure that you are in a position to follow it. I won't say that you have to be very strict, or it has to be 101%. As a human, it tends to fall off the wagon here and there, and that's perfectly fine, it's understood. But dropping out of the program completely just for the sake of this few reasons without sheer communication with your mentor, and that's me, that's not acceptable. I mean, it's not worth it. You need to experience what kind of change you are going to see after 3 months, and what can be sustained in your life as a lifestyle practice. It's not just a transformation program, it's a learning journey. I'm learning, you are learning with me, and we are growing together, and that's the reason Thrive with Dipti. Namo Narayana.